Denim. Ooh. Oh, if I could rig my end of year award show.
땡땡 코코투.
Hi, welcome to an episode of Kpop outfit roasting. My name is Angelina, and this is a series where I basically use my non-existent degree in couture to essentially roast Kpop outfits. And lucky for you, this era is probably not my cup of tea. And that's coming from a second gen stan. Yes, that's right. Today we're going to be roasting TWICE's More and More comeback stage outfits. So let's get started. Actually, I'm going to stop you right there to remind you to subscribe, like, comment, and share this video with friends you don't have, because though JYP pays my bills, he probably won't after seeing this. Now, these videos tend to ruffle some feathers, but please know that this is just my super subjective opinion on styling, and you very well could love the same outfits that I strongly dislike, and that's totally fine. At the end of the day, I am just someone who wears exclusively black. That being said, let's roast these outfits. Okay, so these first set of Mnet outfits, I have to admit they're not the worst. Accessories aside, I don't think, the clothing itself is actually that bad. In fact, if we look at the colors and the flow of the dresses, it honestly does match the song quite well. And this kind of does represent the face of More and More. I mean, don't get me wrong, there's definitely a certain level of chaos within these sets of outfits, but obviously that was their intentions. And I respect that, even though they can be quite questionable at times. Again, this is what the face of More and More is, and these are the outfits we'll either fortunately or unfortunately think of when we think back on the song. My favorite outfit, however, is Chui's outfit 100%. I think the green is actually so stunning. I also ironically think it's the outfit that kind of stands out the most, especially with its simplicity, and especially compared to the very loud patterns that the other members have. And I also really love this little cutout that she has, though I personally would have paired it with Sana's hair color because I think the juxtaposition of the green and the orange could have been a super interesting combination. Though I did want to quickly point out that they never actually wore anything that required tape to cover any of the logos, so I definitely appreciated that. However, Taeyong has body tape for her tattoos, which honestly looks a little bit odd, like the texture for this specific tape. I feel like music shows usually have much better tape, but I digress. Honestly, I really wish instead of a hippie theme, they could have gone for a more fairy theme. I do think it's really important to be educated about the history of hippie styling, so I will leave some resources down below, and I will also be skipping these brown outfits as well, since many people have expressed their discomfort with them. With a fairy aesthetic, you could have played a lot more with kind of these flowy elements, and it would have matched the background so much more, right? This majestic forest, such colorful, almost unreal botany. I think that's the word. Overall, I know that a lot of people hate these outfits, and I'm definitely not fond of the accessories, but regardless, there's no doubt that these were the loudest, boldest, and most recognizable outfits of all of their stages for More and More. Moving on to these similar KBS outfits. Actually, I don't have much to say. They're almost a little bit too similar, but they go more this neutral route in terms of the colors. They're a lot more subdued, which again could have been a cool fairy theme, kind of like in Maleficent. You have these fairies who are a little bit more colorful, and then these fairies that have more brown tones to them. But then bam, halfway through it switches to these very beautiful white outfits, which I'll be honest, would have deserved their own stage, would have deserved even their own thumbnail. I mean, these outfits are definitely more majestic, more in line with the fairy theme as well. And it's definitely hard to go wrong with entirely white outfits. I mean, they look really crisp, and I definitely love the lace, and I love the way that a lot of them flow with the choreography of the song. I mean, even the gold accents and just the pants, the way that they flow are so stunning, and I would have honestly loved to see more variations of this type of stage for More and More. I think this definitely could have been a really great direction to go in. Okay, so now we have these red and white Mnet outfits, and honestly, I do think they are really stunning outfits. My only critique is that they don't really fit this More and More theme. They lack this kind of flowiness. And I feel like with a choreography like More and More, you would really want to take advantage of really flowy outfits to kind of enhance that choreography. But nevertheless, they're still really nice outfits and kind of one of the top nicest outfits that they had for this era. So I think these outfits really represent a summer theme really well. I mean, you have the crispness of the white, and it's just really beautifully contrasted by the bright red. And also the fact that the outfits are embroidered as well is a super nice touch. And honestly, these outfits are definitely a lot more reminiscent of a Dance the Night Away type of stage. And in fact, TWICE actually did a Dance the Night Away stage with a similar type of outfits, but except they're black with embroidery on them. And I wanted to showcase them as well because, for one, we don't have a lot of stages for More and More, but also they are really nice outfits. Okay, so now we have these incredibly questionable denim set of outfits. Denim. Ooh. Oh. Denim. If I could rig my end of year award show, it would definitely get the worst use of denim award, like hands down, no questions asked. No, but honestly, Monster X's Fantasias is high. But that's literally not my circus. No, but back to the outfits. More and More literally deserved More and More. I'll see myself out. And just like the mixing of all these different types of denim together, and then just denim fringe and all of these cowboy vibes are absolutely not it for me. Definitely not my favorite set of outfits by any means. Now we have these MBC red outfits, which again are actually really cute. And they definitely fit the theme of More and More a lot better because of the flow that they feature. But I would add that if the skirts had a little bit more asymmetry, it would fit that much more. Because yes, they are flowy, but they kind of go towards more this cute territory rather than this More and More territory, which I think is a little bit difficult to define at this point in time. I mean, admit with a little bit of asymmetry, it would fit the fairy theme that I made up in my head, right? Like a candy fairy theme. Think about it. Genius. Anyways, these are still kind of in the top 3, I would say, of the nicest outfits they had for this era. Okay, here's a set of SBS denim outfits. Here we go again. No, but honestly, they aren't the worst. I'm definitely not opposed to a good 70s theme. I did actually really enjoy Red Velvet's Oompa Oompa stages, and those are very heavily 70s inspired. However, these outfits in particular don't really blow me away. However, I definitely would not consider these the worst use of denim. Actually, I would consider them for the not worst use of denim in my end of year award show. So they surprisingly didn't have a lot of stages for this era. Like if we compare it to Feel Special had a ton more stages. You know, for Feel Special, they nailed the head on the nail. What? Feel Special was phenomenal aside from some of these Christmas themed outfits, but overall they had this theme, you know, this very luxurious theme, and they stuck with it, and it was very iconic and memorable. And I'm not saying More and More is not memorable. It is absolutely memorable. I will not take that from them. But I do have a general theory as to why groups like TWICE or even BTS and even Blackpink are starting to do less and less music shows. And of course, this kind of does have to do with a certain level of seniority, but I have a little bit more to add to this conversation. I feel like maybe there's a point in your career where you don't really do the music show thing, which is such a shame because I love watching so many different music shows. I love anticipating outfits and roasting outfits. But you know, we even saw this with Blackpink when they had their comeback with Kill This Love. They literally did 4 stages. No, they literally did 3 stages, which I think brings up an interesting question because we also now know that Blackpink have debuted their song not on a Korean show, but on the Jimmy Fallon show. So I wonder, with the globalization of K-pop, will music shows become more or less obsolete? Or, you know, rather, what kind of role are music shows going to take on now that K-pop has become more globalized, especially since artists can freely promote their own songs with more ease on American TV and even on their own platforms like their own YouTube channels. And on an even better note, it might even allow these idols a little bit more rest because we do know that music shows can be quite demanding. But I would definitely love to know what you think of all of that. Anyways, that is basically it for this video. Thank you so much for making it this far. If you did, you might as well click on another one of my videos. I have a Twice playlist if you would like to watch some more Twice content. Don't forget to let me know in the comments down below what your favorite stage outfits were. I think the Mnet outfits really set the tone for what we would think of when we thought of More and More, but I would have to say the KBS white outfits were definitely my favorite. Anyways, don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, and share this video with friends you don't have. You can also join my channel memberships to help support this channel in a different way. These are the lovely individuals that make up my Cockatoo memberships, and a huge thank you to you guys. It honestly means the world to me, so definitely you can check it out. Click the join button next to the subscribe button, and you can check out what kind of things you can get from each individual level. As for me, I'm gonna get going. Bye!